Good day, our friends. Let's see what Sherbil is up to today. Hey Sherbil, what are you doing?
Trying to make the sky rise and fly.
And what happened?
I simply can't.
Well, you actually need wind in order to fly this kite. The weather needs to be a bit windy.
Why? A hot air balloon rises without wind.
Oh, this is totally different. A kite needs wind to fly, but a hot air balloon doesn't.
Then, how does it rise and stay high in the sky?
Good question. Join me with our friends to investigate together. I am so excited to do this experiment with you. It can be very messy, but I am ready for it. Are you?
Ready, as long as I know what we'll be doing.
Have you ever heard about the amazing water trick? Now you are going to see one. I have here 2 identical baby food jars, a card which I previously cut into a square, hot water, cold water, red food coloring, blue food coloring, and a tray in case things become messy. But before we start, I want you to put your hand on top of this container, this hot water, without touching the container. How do you feel?
Heat.
That's true. Hot air is rising from this hot water. When we boil water, we can see some air bubbles that start popping just for the hot air to escape. Now, I will put hot water in one of the jars. Here we go. And I am going to put red food coloring in it. Here in the other jar, I am going to put cold water. And I am going to add blue food coloring. I will try to make a bulge. What do you think? Are you ready? I am going to tap it. And I am going to flip it over.
Wow! And you will splash me with water.
Not really. Maybe. Be patient. And are you ready? Here we go. See? Nothing happened. Now I will remove the card that is between these 2 jars. Are you watching carefully? Can you see what happened here?
Oh, wow! The colors got mixed together. What has just happened?
Exactly. The red color is moving up from the hotter jar. Hot air inside the water is moving up.
It is beautiful.
Yes. Let's think about it together. Which water did I use at the bottom? It was hot water, right? Hot air from the hot water was rising to the top and caused the colors to mix.
But what if the jar of hot water was on top?
I will repeat the experiment again. Now I am going to put cold water in this jar. And I am going to put hot water in this jar. Come now, help me. Take the red food coloring. Put here a little bit, okay? Now take the blue food coloring, put here. Okay, that's amazing. Are you ready now? I am going to put the card here, tap it. Are you ready? I am going to flip it over and put it on top of the other jar. Now I am going to remove the card. Watch carefully. Watch carefully. Did anything happen?
Nothing happened.
Of course, the colors did not mix, and that is because the hot air is on top.
So, hot air always stays on top?
Good question. Most probably. Let's imagine that this empty bottle here with a balloon on top is like the hot air balloon. I am going to put some hot water here. And now, I want you to hold this bottle, hold it from here, put it first in the hot water.
The balloon is inflating. But why?
Exactly. The empty bottle has gas in it, and in gas there are tiny particles. These tiny particles move fast and expand the balloon when heated because they need more space. Now, remove the bottle from the hot water and put it in the cold water. What happened?
The balloon is deflating. Oh, the tiny particles are cooler now.
Good thinking. When gas is heated, the tiny particles move faster and need more space, so they expand the balloon. When they are cooled, they go back to their normal movement.
Does this happen to a hot air balloon?
Well, in a way. A hot air balloon is filled first with normal temperature gas. When they want the balloon to rise, they turn on the flame, causing the tiny particles to start moving faster, thus expanding the balloon. Then the hot air particles push the balloon up as well.
Why does it rise up?
Very smart question. Similar to our jars, it rises because hot air is lighter than cold air. Remember, we saw the air particles moving faster away from each other when heated. That's why hot air becomes lighter. Which square is lighter?
The one with hot air?
Yes. So heating first inflates the hot air balloon by making air particles move faster away from each other, taking more space like this square. Then the balloon rises because when the hot air particles move away from each other, they become lighter. The hot air balloon becomes lighter.
So, what do they do to bring it down?
There is a small opening at the top of the balloon. They open it a bit and reduce the flame. This way, they allow cold air to go in, and because cold air is heavier than hot air, the balloon starts going down slowly as long as they are allowing more cold air to go in. You can try the bottle and the balloon experiment at home. Enjoy investigating.
Bye.
لمشاهدة المزيد من الحلقات زوروا سات7 بلس.